Though Judit had the white pieces, Magnus was quite confident that he's gonna win this game because after all, he's a 5-time world champion, one of the greatest players of all time. So what's the big deal about it? So both the players start the game. Judit starts with e4, Magnus responds with c5, the Sicilian defense, and now knight f3, e6, pretty standard opening moves, pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn, and now knight to c6, attacking the centralized knight. Judit simply focuses on her development, knight to c3, and now we know the theory, both these knights and the bishop are targeting the square. So Magnus responds with a6, bishop to e3 simply developing, queen to c7, queen d2, knight f6, and now f3 by Judit, making sure the center pawn stays safe over here. And now bishop to e7 by Magnus, queen side castling by Judit, and now Magnus immediately starts attacking on white's queen side with the move b5. And Judit starts a counter attack on black's king side, so she plays g4, and now knight takes d4, bishop takes d4. This is pretty standard opening moves. Both the players are playing well up till now. Bishop to b7, developing the light squared bishop, and now here Judit played e5, attacking this knight over here. Well, it's not a very good move because that allows your opponent to play knight to d5, hitting this knight over here, which is one of the key defenders in white's queen side. So knight to d5 would have been very good over here. But both these players were playing in a casual environment in a park, since the intention was just to have some fun in the game. So they weren't paying much attention on deep calculations. So here Magnus responded with knight takes g4. Well, that's a mistake because that allows white to play rook to g1, immediately attacking the knight as well as this pawn over here. Knight moved to h6, which is not a very good move because you're taking the knight on the edge. A knight on the rim is grim. This is already a bad knight. Better move obviously would have been to capture this pawn with the bishop, which not only protects the knight but also hits white's rook over here. But Magnus missed that. And now here Judit played bishop to d3, completing her development. Magnus here played bishop to f8. Whoa! In order to protect this pawn. Now looks like that he's gonna castle queen side on the board. Bishop to e4 by Judit, immediately attacking the strong bishop over here. And here, believe it or not, your favorite chess player made a blunder. Yes, Magnus made a blunder. He played rook to c8, and this move immediately loses. Why? Because that allowed Judit to win a lot of material over here with the crushing move bishop h6, attacking black's queen. Now this queen is a key defender of this pawn over here, and as you can see, the queen and the rook, which have formed battery on the d file, are already eyeing this weak pawn. Now, so obviously queen cannot move anywhere, otherwise it's a checkmate. So therefore the queen is trapped over here, and Magnus here was completely shocked that he didn't calculate well. Well, everybody in the crowd thought that Magnus would resign at this point of time, but Magnus said, hey, I'm still gonna fight in this situation. So he plays bishop takes bishop, Judit takes the queen, and now bishop to c6, bishop to d6, because there's a hole in the black's territory and that has to be occupied by a good piece. Knight to f5, attacking this bishop over here, and now knight to e4, immediately defending it. So in case of exchanges, this white still retains the control of this d6 square. And here at this point of time, Magnus realized that there is no point playing this game because it's a completely lost position for black, and therefore he resigned from the game. So what do we learn from this game? Well, being confident is good, but being overconfident is not nice, because confidence thrills but overconfidence kills. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed watching this game. And now here is the question of the day for you. White is completely in a winning position over here, but he makes the mistake of playing g6. And now it's a completely lost position for white. So can you find the winning moves for black? Let me know your answers in the comments box, and I'll see you in the next video.